Hey everyone, and welcome back to The Explainer. Today, I am putting on my technology consultant hat because we are looking at an absolutely massive, fundamental shift in how businesses operate. Our goal right now is to completely demystify Google's Gemini 3.1 and this entirely new concept of the AI layer. If you're looking to transform your operations, cut out all the waste, and just radically speed up your workflows, you are definitely in the right place.
So, I want you to think about this question for a second. How many monthly app subscriptions currently run your business? Seriously, if you're like most organizations out there right now, you're probably running on this bloated stack of maybe 10 to 20 different single-purpose apps? You've got one for your email marketing, right? Another one for your CRM, one for analytics, another for content creation, customer support, project management. The list just goes on. And the kicker is, each one of those comes with its own login, its own steep learning curve, and of course, its own recurring monthly fee. It's just incredibly inefficient.
Okay, let's dive into this. Here's our blueprint for today. We're going to start with what I call the app stack collapse. Then we'll unpack multimodal AI. Next, we'll look at the open source equalizer, map out a clear 3-stage transition, and finish up with immediate action steps you can take literally today.
All right, moving to part 1, the app stack collapse. We are going from 20 apps down to just one AI. We are witnessing a major paradigm shift here. That traditional app layer of all those single-purpose tools is collapsing, and honestly, half of the apps you use are becoming completely obsolete. Just think about it. Why in the world would you pay a monthly fee for a separate video transcription service when your AI layer can just watch the video and summarize it for you instantly? Why wrestle with some complicated separate analytics dashboard when an AI can just read your raw data and tell you what it means in plain English? The businesses that adapt to this collapsing app stack are going to save thousands of dollars a month, all while operating so much faster. Let's move to Section 2, Understanding Multimodal AI, and giving machines human-like senses. To really understand this shift, we have to break down what Gemini 3.1 can actually do. Just look at this massive number. Google launched Gemini 3.1 Ultra with a 2 million token context window. To put that into perspective for a second, 2 million tokens is enough memory to process an entire full-length novel, or a dense legal contract, or literally thousands of pages of your business data in a single continuous conversation. But you know what? Actually, scratch that. That massive memory isn't even the real breakthrough here. So the crucial point is this. The true breakthrough is that Gemini 3.1 is true multimodal AI. That means it was designed from scratch to reason across text, images, audio, and video all simultaneously, without having to convert anything first. It experiences data exactly like human senses do. It sees a video the way you see a video. It hears audio the way you hear audio. Let's contrast this so it's crystal clear. Previous, older AI models might have been able to look at an image or transcribe an audio file, but they did those things separately. They basically had to translate everything into text first to make sense of it. It's kind of like reading a Wikipedia plot summary of a movie instead of actually sitting in the theater and watching it. Gemini 3.1, on the other hand, was trained from the ground up to actually see, hear, and read across all of those modalities at the exact same time. Now, what's really interesting about this slide is how it applies to your actual business. Imagine you feed this AI brain a video of your product being unboxed. And then, at the exact same time, you feed it a batch of customer complaint emails, and alongside all of that, your raw sales data in a spreadsheet. Gemini 3.1 reasons across all of those completely different formats simultaneously to give you unified insights that absolutely no single-purpose tool ever could. It connects the dots across the whole shebang. Oh, and as a quick bonus, it also ships with something called sandboxed code execution. Basically, this means the AI can write code, test that code, and fix it all right within your conversation. You don't need to jump out into some separate developer environment. It handles the execution right there in the AI layer. Moving on to Section 3, the open source equalizer, and the rise of Gemma 4. Okay, so if Gemini 3.1 is the powerhouse, Gemma 4 is the complete democratization of that power. Google released these models open source, and the adoption rate is just staggering. We are looking at 400 million downloads. Over 100,000 community-built variants are already out there. The idea spread like wildfire. We're right in the middle of this Cambrian explosion of AI capability being handed out at a pace we have literally never seen before. And the implications for small businesses here are absolutely massive. You no longer have to choose between incredibly expensive proprietary AI on one side and highly limited free tools on the other.
because you can run these Gemma 4 models on your own hardware with zero API costs and zero subscription fees. The gap between what a massive Fortune 500 enterprise can do with AI and what a lean 5-person team can do, well, that gap is shrinking to almost nothing. It's a real game changer that completely levels the playing field.
All right, Section 4, the 3-stage transition blueprint. Putting the consultant hat back on for a second, let's see how this builds across 3 distinct stages. Stage 1, consolidate your tool stack. You need to identify everything you currently use and see what you can replace. Stage 2, build agentic workflows. We aren't just talking about simple chatbots anymore. We're talking about autonomous AI systems that can research, analyze, create, and execute across multiple modalities without a human needing to hold its hand at every step. And Stage 3, future-proof your content strategy. The AI doesn't care if a file is video, audio, text, or an image anymore. It's totally format agnostic. That means your business's content strategy shouldn't be limited by format either.
Finally, Section 5, immediate action steps you can start today.
Let's drill down from that high-level strategy into the exact micro-level tasks you need to execute right now. After this, I want you to pull up your company's credit card statement and follow these 3 steps. First, look at absolutely every single paid app you are currently subscribing to. Second, ask yourself one simple question: can a multimodal AI do this? And third, aggressively eliminate those redundant subscriptions. Seriously, you're going to be shocked at how many single-purpose apps you can cut out right now to instantly boost your ROI and efficiency.
I want to leave you with this really powerful quote directly from the source material: "The future is owned by first movers." The age of the single-purpose app is coming to an end, and multimodal AI is the new operating layer. The businesses that start building on this right now are going to have a structural advantage for years to come. So here's my final question to you. Are you ready to be a first mover? Or are you going to keep paying for 20 different apps while your competitors leave you in the dust? Thanks so much for joining me for this explainer. I hope this helps you completely streamline your business.